Welcome to Be in the Garden. I do trust you're well. I certainly am. I thought I had to start this video just by showcasing some of these amazing plants and flowers that have absolutely come to life already here in the UK. You are most welcome to this channel. If you've not been here before, you are so welcome. I hope you stay to the end. And of course, for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your support. In this video, I'm really just going to showcase some of the plants that are coming out of dormancy, and particularly I'm going to focus on my banana plant. It's that time of year and she needs revealing. I'm glad you can join me. Be in the garden. The garden is absolutely coming to light again. It's coming to life again after the dormant season. You can see the bees. They are in the garden. Look at that. To be expected. The blossoms on the apple trees are growing, putting on foliage now. Such a joy to see. We've got the blueberries here, putting on their fabulous bell type flowers. There we go. You've got the heucheras making an appearance. They're deep red leaves, burgundy in this instance. And they come in so many beautiful colours. I've spoken on this before. We have the distinct yellow of the forsythia. And they also put on their blossoms before they put on the leaves. Looking glorious in the sky. We have some tulips just breaking the surface of the soil. These were planted about a month ago or so. You'll have to go back into one of my last videos where I was talking about planting 1,600 bulbs, and you'll see when I planted these that they are beginning to show their variegated leaves. Spring is springing. There's just beauty everywhere. Beauty everywhere. As the plants begin to come back to life. Including the stinging nettles. And the cherry tree too. That's come further along since I took a video and I put in one of my last videos. You can see how those clusters are beginning to blossom as well. It's fantastic. It's lovely this time of year. And more tulips. We've got some white daffodils here, the white narcissi. We've got the yew trees. The yew hedge is growing. And we've got the marigolds in the pond. you can see me over there from where you are, I'm in the sort of banana plant area, and thank you so much for joining me, by the way. This is something I love looking forward to doing every single year. I put the banana plant away, and then around this time, we're here in the UK, we are towards the end of March, and the weather is definitely improving. We still have a lot of rain, but the ground temperature is definitely warming up, and so I suspect that my banana plant is beginning to want to sort of push its way out of the polystyrene containers that they have been in over the winter. So what I'm going to be doing in the rest of this video is just exposing my banana plants and just seeing how well they have done. Okay, so thank you for joining me. I did a video on that the other week, and you can see that the magnolia has, alas, dropped most of her leaves, most of her petals now, and actually the leaves are starting to emerge. So I'll just show you that quickly. Once the petals have come and gone, you then get the leaves, the magnolia, and they're just beautiful too. Okay, so I'm just going to be working underneath the magnolia, sorting out the banana plant by taking off the polystyrene containers. Here we go, not too soon really, because that container was actually, where are we, where's my hand? That container was actually compressing the growth point of this particular plant. But as you can see, the banana plant is absolutely emerging from where I cut it last season. I cut it here at the darker bit, and the new growth is coming out, but the container was actually suppressing it, but it will still grow through. What I may do is trim the top bit out just to allow the new leaves to come out through there. I have another one of my banana plants, and the initial leaf is a little battered. I'll probably cut that down as well, just to allow the leaf to grow through. Okay, so I'm just going to carry on. On these two are also snapped, but I'm not too worried. What I know for sure is that with the right conditions they will grow again. But I've got quite a few pups or small banana plants growing there. I'll see if I can bring you a bit closer once I've taken off the remaining containers. Okay, and those of you who have seen my previous video, you'll know that this is the name of this banana plant, and I'm going to show you some of the smaller ones that are growing, some of the pups or the baby banana plants. So if you can see here, these are the main ones that I attempted to cover through the winter. There are 3 quite large ones, but to the side you can see the fresh green root here that's growing. And I will likely cut out or dig out the smaller ones and plant them on into pots and allow them to grow into some larger plants. And I actually have a banana plant to send to a willing subscriber. Okay, so I wonder if you can see in between the compost, this is where I put my grass clippings. As you can see, actually there are some rogue potato plants, perhaps from the compost or so. I'll pull those out so they don't take up too much energy in this space. But dotted around you can see some banana plants that are trying to emerge from here. There's another fairly large one just here. And I think one of my largest ones hopefully has made it through the winter, should be underneath these two containers. So I'm just going to bring those out, hopefully. Expose those now. And what a glorious day. And what a glorious day. These are the trimmings from the banana plants. I will just leave them in situation. Ooh, what a horrible sound, right? There we go, we have it right there. Let's get a little closer. I've got some fleece here. It's almost like a cotton type fabric that I wrapped around the banana just to ensure. And I use this is an old fleece covering. I've had it for about, I'd say about 5 or so years. I bring it out year after year, just wrap it around the lower part of the banana plant just to try and insulate it, to prevent it from getting frozen. I just pop them into the containers and I bring them out again at the beginning of winter. You could use some old towels possibly as well, but if I bring you in, let's see, you can see here that that's where I cut it from last year, where the dark part of it finishes and the new growth, you can see the lighter colour new growth, and there's even a leaf that's trying to come out and emerge from there. I have another smaller one to the side here, and I'm really looking forward to them growing this year. Again, the great thing about banana plants is that you can really cut them back a lot during the winter month. Here in the UK, the frost, let me just see if I can change the angle of the camera. Here in the UK, the winters can get incredibly cold to the point where the temperatures can get all the way down to 0, freezing, and we certainly have some freezing temperatures this year in the UK. So I always make sure, just to try and guarantee that my banana plants can survive the winter, I do use the method that I have shown several times on the videos now. Where possible, just cover it up with some, you know, old newspaper, some shredded cardboard, some old leaves. I use a polystyrene just to cover up the roots of the banana plant with the view of protecting it through the very icy weather. We thankfully have emerged, I think, now through the winter, and we're certainly in the milder temperatures. I think temperatures have come up to, you know, double digits of late, and so it's time to reveal the bananas. All right then, I'll just bring you a bit closer so you can see that particular plant. So the cloth I meant is the fleece, they call it fleece, okay? So you can see here, I'm hoping to have some beautiful, tall, decorative, tropical looking plants growing from here in no time at all. You can see the thickness of the trunk here in this tree, and it's predominantly filled with water. It's predominantly filled with water, you know, and so the ice and the frost would otherwise kill that off. So my guarantee from year to year is just to ensure that I do all that fuss and protect it. I do know of some people who actually dig out their banana plants and put them perhaps in a greenhouse over winter, but so far I've not had to do that. you can see here that I have quite a few growing in this area here. I will certainly be sure to bring you along as they grow, and show you how well they do here in the UK. So thank you so much for being generous with your time and watching. I hope it's been inspiring to you to just see the beauty of the plants that they've just come out through their winter and into the springtime. And I will keep you updated with this banana plant, that's for sure. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. If you are returning, thank you so much for your support. It is appreciated. It is appreciated. If you're new to the channel, hopefully you've enjoyed what you've seen today. And be sure to give us a thumbs up and to like, and of course to share this channel so that we can help as a community to grow this channel. I need to check to see if I'm in the video now. If not, I have to do this take again.